Andy Ruiz Jr. He got his nickname as a child before boxing because he was, quote, always destroying stuff like his toys.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a...
This bout is scheduled. The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
This place is like a coliseum.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice.
Antonio Andy Ruiz Jr. Who could forget when he upset They'll be fighting. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. The jab doesn't quite connect. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
They miss with the jab. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Good counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Andy Ruiz is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He misses with that straight left. That counter shot lands. Good one. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Andy Ruiz is dazed. And Ruiz goes to the canvas. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Whoa, wait a minute. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Tarver's been rocked. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what they're...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. On to the third. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
And down goes Andy Ruiz. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Tried to score with a jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. straight right just misses. Tarver's been rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do?
Oh, my God! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tarver, and down goes Tarver. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's all offense all the time. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this. There's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Catch and shoot. Can't land that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Misses with the straight left. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent... Hold that thought! Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. And Tarver crumbles to the canvas. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that one. Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Missing with that jab. You don't want to trade shots. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Misses with the jab. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Beaten.
Get back out there and switch on.
Let's start the 6th. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice?
Bro, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Tarver in some serious trouble. And Tarver crushes to the canvas. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.